Imagine having the ability to turn life's biggest obstacles into meaningful victories. But how do you do that? Today, we explore Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has helped people navigate challenges and find peace in the midst of chaos for centuries. Think back to a moment when you faced a situation that tested your patience or confidence. How did you react? Did emotions take over, or did you respond in a way that reflected your values? This is where Stoicism provides guidance, teaching us to approach life's difficulties with courage, wisdom, and composure. At its core, Stoicism isn't just about staying calm in tough situations. It's about training your mind to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. The Stoics believed that while we can't control everything that happens, we can control how we interpret and respond to events. By focusing on what is within our control, we can detach from external chaos and anchor ourselves in reason and intentional choices. But why does this matter? Much of our stress and regret comes from reacting without thinking. Imagine if, instead, you could remain calm and composed, no matter what happens around you. This mindset doesn't just bring inner peace. It makes you more effective, resilient, and compassionate, positively impacting those around you. In this discussion, we'll explore strategies from both Stoicism and modern psychology to help you develop a more intentional way of thinking. From practicing mindfulness to managing emotions constructively, these tools will empower you to pause, reflect, and respond in a way that aligns with your values. The Stoics, wise philosophers from ancient Greece and Rome, emphasized the power of mastering emotions. They taught that true strength lies in choosing our responses rather than being controlled by impulse. Consider a stressful situation, like a tense meeting or a personal conflict. The natural instinct is to react immediately, often driven by emotion. But this can escalate problems, damage relationships, and lead to regret. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to pause. This brief moment of reflection allows us to assess the situation and choose a response that aligns with our long-term goals. It's not about suppressing emotions, but understanding them and deciding how they should influence our actions. This practice enhances self-awareness, improves decision-making, and fosters deeper, more meaningful connections. Developing this mindset takes more than just intention. It requires effort and discipline. The Stoics believed in constant self-reflection, recognizing emotions as they arise, and taking control of our reactions. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, spoke about the space between stimulus and response, a critical moment where we have the power to choose our actions. By incorporating this philosophy into daily life, we can navigate challenges with clarity, resilience, and purpose. The ability to respond rather than react isn't just a skill. It's a way of life that leads to greater peace, wisdom, and fulfillment. Here's the rewritten version in English, ensuring originality and removing timestamps. Aligning with our highest self requires a conscious approach to how we interpret and respond to challenges. A key strategy in this process is reframing our perspective, an approach deeply embedded in Stoic philosophy. The ability to shift how we perceive a situation allows us to diminish emotional turbulence and uncover alternative, constructive ways to engage with it. For example, rather than viewing a difficult work situation as a setback, one can reframe it as an opportunity to grow, develop resilience, and refine problem-solving skills. By altering the narrative we tell ourselves, we transform emotional responses and open new avenues for action. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of directing energy toward what is within our control while releasing attachment to external circumstances. Practicing this principle allows us to invest our focus wisely, taking responsibility for our thoughts, choices, and behaviors, rather than being consumed by external events beyond our influence. This is not about passivity or resignation, but about acting with clarity, intention, and integrity where our power truly lies. Regular self-reflection is another fundamental practice in cultivating a responsive mindset. The Stoics engaged in daily introspection, evaluating their thoughts and actions in alignment with their values. Similarly, ending the day by assessing our responses, acknowledging moments where we exercise thoughtful restraint, and identifying areas for improvement, enhances self-awareness and nurtures wisdom over time. This ongoing process of reflection strengthens emotional balance and the ability to navigate life's uncertainties with greater composure. By integrating these practices into our daily routines, we not only uphold the essence of Stoic wisdom, but also cultivate a more purposeful, calm, and effective way of living. Through continuous practice, we reshape our mental habits, fostering responses that align with our highest aspirations. At its core, mindfulness is about developing a profound awareness of the present moment. It involves observing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment, offering deeper insight into their patterns and influence. This aligns with the Stoic ideal of living with awareness and intention, anchoring ourselves in the present, where our true power to act resides. One effective method for cultivating mindfulness is through focused attention exercises, such as breath awareness. By observing each inhale and exhale, we strengthen our ability to maintain focus and redirect our attention when it drifts. This practice is not merely about relaxation. It is a mental training ground that enhances concentration and resilience amid life's distractions. Another valuable technique is mindful observation, which can be incorporated into any daily activity, turning routine moments into opportunities for presence. Whether eating, walking, or engaging in everyday tasks, fully immersing in the experience, paying attention to details with curiosity and openness enhances engagement and strengthens our capacity to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Body scan meditation is another powerful mindfulness practice that deepens awareness of bodily sensations. By systematically observing different areas of the body, we develop a greater connection with our physical self and recognize patterns of tension or emotional storage. This practice mirrors Stoic teachings on understanding the nature of bodily experiences without allowing them to overpower reason. Additionally, bringing mindfulness into interactions with others transforms relationships and communication. Being fully present in conversations, listening attentively without distraction, enhances understanding, fosters deeper connections, and encourages thoughtful responses over reactive speech. By incorporating these mindfulness techniques into daily life, we cultivate the ability to navigate challenges with greater awareness, composure, and intentionality, living out the timeless wisdom of the Stoics in a way that is deeply relevant to the modern world. By listening attentively and observing without judgment, we cultivate deeper understanding and genuine connection. This practice aligns with the Stoic value of empathy, the recognition that others, like us, are rational beings navigating their own struggles and experiences. Embracing these mindfulness principles allows us to walk the path of the Stoics, one that leads to greater clarity, tranquility, and effectiveness in our actions. As we strengthen our mindful presence, we equip ourselves with the tools to respond to life's inevitable challenges with grace, wisdom, and composure, embodying the essence of a Stoic-inspired life. Now, let's shift our focus toward the practical application of these mindfulness and Stoic insights. The goal is to cultivate a way of living where thoughtful response takes precedence over impulsive reaction. This journey isn't about suppressing natural emotions. Rather, it's about refining our engagement with life, reflecting the Stoic virtue of living with deliberate intention and rationality. To truly embody these principles, it's essential to integrate daily practices that reinforce the art of responding wisely. Imagine facing a difficult situation, a disagreement at work, an unexpected setback. The immediate impulse might be to react emotionally, driven by frustration or disappointment. But this is precisely the moment to apply our Stoic training, to pause, step back, and consider the broader perspective. A useful question to ask is, what would a Stoic philosopher do in this situation? This isn't about suppressing emotions, but rather engaging our rational mind to assess the situation objectively and identify constructive responses. We acknowledge our feelings, understand their triggers, and then, with clarity and composure, choose the course of action that aligns with our values and long-term goals. In practical terms, This might mean stepping away for a brief walk before responding to a provocative email, or taking the time to analyze the root cause of a conflict rather than reacting to surface-level frustrations. Each time we choose to respond rather than react, we strengthen a pattern of thoughtful engagement with life's challenges, fostering resilience and a greater sense of inner peace. To amplify these benefits, integrating these practices into daily routines is key. Begin your day with intentional reflection, reminding yourself of your commitment to respond thoughtfully in all interactions. Regular journaling can be an invaluable tool for assessing your responses, celebrating progress, and identifying areas for growth. Adopting a mindset of continuous learning ensures that each day presents fresh opportunities to deepen our mastery of response over reaction. By committing to this path, we are not just adopting a strategy for stress management. We are embracing a philosophy of life that reflects the Stoic pursuit of virtue and wisdom. We choose to live with intention, aligning our actions with our highest ideals. In doing so, we contribute not only to our own well-being, but also to a more reasoned, compassionate, and thoughtful world. The shift from reaction to response is transformative. It invites us into a deeper relationship with both our inner selves and the external world. This is a path that the Stoics walk with discipline and dedication, and now, guided by their wisdom, we too can strive to navigate life's uncertainties with grace, equanimity, and rationality, fully embodying the spirit of Stoicism in the modern era. Ultimately, this journey isn't just about managing our reactions. It's about weaving mindfulness and thoughtful engagement into the very fabric of our daily lives. By focusing on what is within our control, acting with reason, and striving for virtue, we empower ourselves to approach life's challenges with clarity and purpose. Every moment presents an opportunity to embody the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By consistently choosing thoughtful response over impulse, we not only cultivate a more fulfilling life for ourselves, but also create a ripple effect that positively influences those around us. Mastering the art of response is an ongoing journey, a continuous process of growth and self-reflection. Like the Stoics, we must regularly evaluate our progress, adjust our course, and remain committed to self-improvement. This dedication not only brings us closer to our highest selves, but also strengthens our relationships, communities, and the interconnected world we share. As we reach the conclusion of this reflection, remember, every moment is a choice, a chance to embody the calm, resilience, and wisdom of Stoicism. In the grand tapestry of life, your responses are the threads of your character, woven with intention and purpose. Now, as you continue your journey, I invite you to explore further. On the screen, you'll find suggested videos that delve deeper into the art of living wisely and well. Thank you for joining us on this exploration with us. May your path forward be enriched with clarity, virtue, and peace.